Okay, everyone. This is Lance speaking. Good day, good morning and good afternoon, everyone. Today we are going to be talking about some new features in Highway Law 2.0.3 and upcoming 2.0.4. And after that, we will be happy to receive your questions and have a discussion with you guys about these new functions, and also what you would like to have in Highway in its next version. Okay, before my presentation, I would like to show you guys some application interface survey results. So this survey results is from more than 5,000 Highway users in China domestic market. As you can see, in this Highway UI visit times pie chart, obviously 67% is detailed survey, the most high frequently used interface. So I think you will totally agree with that. And second, stake points, then stake load, others, project setting, device setting. So based on this situation, we have done a lot of updates on both surveilling and staking point interface to make surveyor feel more convenient and friendly with our high survey load software. So like the pictures on the right side of this slide, the history of high survey load software take a beginning from Windows Mobile. Then with the development of technology, we High Target launched the first generation version on Android platform in 2013, first Android version in China. So from a brief data collecting and staking out interface to a new interface with multiple assistants and used for interface from 1.2 to 1.4 and finally 2.0, the biggest version. We do have a lot of useful function compared before, like say Google Map as background, and also can import many new features, DXF or DWG format date. And we can just pick points from the map for staking out and the lines on, for staking out. So hereby, we think in the future, software will be a kind of platform and show more features in both surveilling and staking out point interface. So making surveyors identify points directly and see and edit them easily. So, well, this content has been divided in 4 main parts. First part is tips for project management. And second, I would like to introduce you guys some useful new features in surveilling and staking out interface. Third part is introduction of different tiered survey models of high target receiver. And finally, we are going to have a discussion with you and know your request about our products and what you would like in the future. Okay, let's continue. So part 1, let's start with tips for project management. In this section, I would like to show you some optimizations in project and COGO interface. We also offer some very good measures to help surveyors do data management, such as low dates, bunch outputting, calibration correction management, new outputting date updates like KML dates. Then the grid file inputting of parameter setting. And in COGO interface, we offer our customers new function for coordinates transfer and azimuth computing function for transferring between distance, which measured by GPS and the total station. Okay, next. Well, for some surveyors, they may have more than 100 projects in their control. And based on that, hereby we add an intelligent engine for project searching in HighSurvey. Just a few keywords. The right project name will be popped up, can help you address the projects you want very faster and quickly. And another for the project searching is you can identify the project list by time, by size, and see it very clearly, and by name. Okay. So after project management optimization, we also focus on data management, which is also important for surveyors as well. And in low date interface, HighSurvey support user to add new raw date file in the same project. It's for surveyor who don't want to create too many projects in their controller. They just need to create a raw date file in the raw date interface for his sub-project management. No need to set parameters again, and also allow user to output all the raw data files in one CSV format file together. The procedure, workflow, on the left side of this slide. So, and is follow like the picture shows. Just click new icon to create new raw date. After you're working, long press one and select them for outputting. So here, I would like to use a video to show you more details about framework calibration. So normally, we have to set the base at a no point, but sometimes we cannot. Like we need a large working area, or the control point which you want to use is a little bit far away from your working area. And in order to extend the working area, the base has to be located at an unknown point in your working area by average. So the coordinates we get by autonomous for base maybe 2.5 to 5 meters away from the real coordinates. And based on this situation, we have to move the rover at that no point for calibration and get the deviation. This function is for computing the deviation between the points you get by average and the real position coordinates. It's similar to localization, but localization only affects on NEZ coordinates. So framework calibration will take effect on longitude and latitude as well. So on the right side of this slide is a workflow in HighSurvey. So I just show this function again, and then later we will show the optimization of this function. Sometimes surveyors just inputting wrong coordinates for framework calibration for the rover. For example, we invited Mr. Yao Ming. He wants to do a surveying work outside, but also use framework calibration function for rover. But his finger is huge. Sometimes he input wrong coordinates forwards calibration. And without this new function, I will introduce later, or you can see the workflow in the picture. And he has to go outside surveying again before, but by this function in HiSurvey, he can do modification quickly and go for playing his favorite basketball. So procedure is like the picture shows. And this function can be used for few points or all points in projects. We can also check the deviation data in low data files or project report. So in project library, and long press the 1 point and press 8 and press framework calibration info and input the deviation. So we also done the KML date updates in HiSurvey load. When you take a photo for the point you corrected outside, it will be marked in HiSurvey and related to the points. And after you outputting the date in KML format and load the new version KML file in Google Earth, it will show you the picture of that point on Google Earth. That will be easy for surveyor to check the result and see what he has done for his daily work. Okay, let's see the workflow, outputting, exporting dates in HiSurvey. Okay, tip 3, grid files management. Let's go to the project parameter setting optimization part. Actually, our technical team received a lot of questions from customers. I mean, some surveyors about the grid file loading. And when I was tech support, I also received this question from my clients or our dealers. Now here, I can say that our HiSurvey will support all the grid file from Trimble grid file downloading website. And if you guys have special grid file, I mean, some special documents to describe the grid file, and for your local coordinate system, just send it to us or let us know more detail about your local grid file and know the introduction or instruction. We will make a special grid file for you. And the procedure, I show it again here. It's just the coordinates system and grid interface. And then whatever, just select the right file for loading and you will get the calibrated coordinates. Okay, now for COGO function, new version HiSurvey allows surveyor transfer BLH, I mean longitude and latitude to NEZ or NEZ to BLH, not only 1 point by 1 point, but also massive points in one file to another file. So it can be a very powerful and stronger tool for surveyor to check or transfer points and make the results accurate and more stable. So in COGO interface, the second update, I mean, it will be very good for surveyors who want to check the distance measured by GPS between GPS and total station. We all know that in a projection of a project's parameter settings, The line which more far away from the origin longitude will have bigger deformation and distortion. So that's why there's always have a difference between the distance computed by GPS measured points and the points measured by total station. So in the COGO, I mean in distance and azimuth interface, we will use a compiled scalar factor, and we have done an update for transferring grid distance to ground distance to help surveyor check the distance between GPS corrected points and total station corrected points. Of the right side is the procedure. Just turn on this function, I mean, turn on this button, you will get the distance measured. Okay, so before the part 2, our hoster want to do a poll from your for you guys. Okay. Okay. Here now, I would like to ask you a question. So does high-sway load support Trimble grid file inputting? Just select two issues that you guys have listened my presentation. Okay. Wow. Let's see how many people's, how many audience. Very good. More than 90%. Answer. Okay, 15%. I think what it has. Okay, time's up. Let's go to the next part. The new features in high sway and staking out interface. So in this part, we are going to have a brief introduction about new features in switching and staking out interface. It includes the topics we'll cover: device check, like satellite solution for calculation and Q code, and preparation between surveying and staking out, and AR stakeout. The first is device check function. Okay, in this video, as you can see, the satellites in green color has been used for RTK calculation, and device check, you see, in green color means this satellite has been used for RTK engine calculation. And if you find out that it's not good for calculation or has bad quality, you can set the elevation mask to block it. And second is device checking. So this function is for checking the device performance before you're working. You can also define the tolerance you want by yourself in the configure interface. To issue, you will have good device performance before your surveilling or staking out work. Okay, next part. So after device checking, we confirm our receiver will have good performance for that day's work. And regarding surveilling part, we offer our custom the quick code function for identify every points immediately by press the physical button on keyboards. So it can assist you quickly draw map on hand searching directory and saving your work office work extremely easy for edition. So here is a video and show you a demo outside, and even you can identify the point sample, what kind of sample you want to use for that point, or lines, or even a capture. So the workflow is very easy to follow. Is surveilling configure date and turn on the physical shortcut button, and we do use quick code. So before we have to press correcting button on the surveilling interface to aid the target hide, but if we click the quick code button, we can input the target hide directly before our work. Okay, in the upcoming 2.0.4 ISWay road, and our very useful new function is WMS, means Web Mapping Service. So just stake points, configure, then find the display and input the link. So you will get WMS as background. It can also be used for some surveyor. They have their own WMS, and just input the link to get it. So finally, it's my pleasure to show you the biggest, maybe the second biggest update for the CAD parts. Compared with old version, you can see the picture in meter and the picture in the at the right side of this slide. We have done big updates in CAD map display parts, make it more presentable, and support DWG format dates as well now. And look at the display result between the version 1.4 and version 2.0.4. New version has improved best map import efficiency. We can import map the same size much more quick than before, and more tabs and colorful elements in background map, like circles, specialized. So for the, I think the biggest, the very advanced updates is in stake points interface. After you press the AR button, okay, like this video shows, after you press the AR button, HighSurvey will show surveyor a direction in reality. So take a look at the middle picture. if the read point in blue line is area, let me show you this part and this part. Means you have got the right direction. And after you approach the points, it will show you the interface like right picks will be more convenient for primary surveyor who don't have good sense of direction. So procedure, I mean workflow video, I show you on the left side of this slide again. Okay. We also offer surveyor sexy voice reminder how far the target is from both north and eastward to him. Okay, just check this video. And the workflow is like go stake points interface and configure, and go stake interface and turn on the voice protocol. Okay, after talk about the sexy voice reminder, we also offer another new function like lock the direction from the controller. We will rotate the map, like fix the direction from the controller and make it more reality. Means the map follow surveyor. Set the surveyor at the center. Just press the button in the red square frame. The right side has application effect. So after talking about the AR staking out function and also some improvement in staking out interface, let's go with the new features about selecting points from background map for staking out directory in this section. Just like external data management, in this external data management, you can select which background you want to use and display it or not display it. And point selection, node point selection, tangent point selection, perpendicular point selection, and intersection point selection. So the external data management is for managing the background DXF or DWG format data for staking out and display. You can hide them or show them. Then let's go to the very useful function like map point select and live select on map. So actually, we already have this function. I mean, selecting point and lies on map for staking out. But we also we have done optimization for moving them out from sub interface because they all are high frequently function, high frequently used function. And we want to use, we want to make our surveyor can pick them out and use them quickly, saving their time. So let's see the workflow in this video of point select function. And then line select on map workflow in the second video. Very convenient and faster. All right. Okay, for new features like intersection point selection and tangent point selection and perpendicular point selection, we also add this in Highway. Let's see this video. Yes, it's very faster. We will slow it down after this presentation and send, put it on the website for us to know. So this function means that if you have two lines, which have intersection, just select the first line and the second line, then it will stake out the intersection point. And second, tangent point selection. Okay, so this function workflow is like you select one point here, and then you select one circle here second, and then it will connect the point to the circle and select 2 points on the circle for staking out. Okay, the third part is perpendicular point selection. So it means if you select one point here and another lines here, like this, and it will create a new line to the second line you select, and the degree between the new line and the second line is 19 degree, the angle. Okay, let's go to the next part. And before I introduce the different tier survey models of high target receiver, our host want to do a poll again to make sure you guys are listening to me. Okay, just wait for a while. So in Highway 2.0.4, how many point selection methods are supported in CAD-based map lofting? Okay. Oh, it seems most of you guys are listening to me. No. All right, time's up also. Okay, Tam, just wait a moment. I think more audience would like to vote. Okay, time's up. Let's continue. So this part introduction of different tiered survey models of high target receivers. And as you can see in this data sheet, we do have three tiered model measured. The first is slope measure 2.0. So it supports V30 plus, which has no any sensors because it all related on the advanced algorithms. Checks device by following the guide in highest way on every point. You will get that point coordinates. Accuracy is around 5 centimeters and tilt degree from 0 to 13. So it doesn't have any sensors for calculation. The second is very classic and stable. Maybe if the environment is good, the normal slope and the corner slope, the V19 plus. And it has a sensor, acceleration transducer, orientation sensor, magnetic sensor. So because it has magnetic sensor, if the environment magnetic is not good, like I showed in the feature state sheet, so it cannot work or just offer you some not good accurate coordinates, but it still can achieve 3 centimeters around. I mean, by my experience, it's around 2 to 3 centimeters if you tilt at 20 degrees. So surveyors would like to ask if they tilt the device 16 degree, it cannot work or something. I can say it can work, but accuracy may be not good as you want. So the last is a built-in IMU. It's our last generation. We set it in IRTK 5. So it has acceleration transducer and Euro. So it's calibration free and easy to start the fieldwork correction. 2 centimeters, 0 degree to 30 degree tilt. Of course, the last version is much better than these two before. Okay, here I would like to show you the tiered survey. I mean the workflow interface, some main interface in high survey. The slope measure 2.0 with V13 plus, normal slope with, I mean not normal slope, it's corner slope with V19 plus. And third is built-in IMU with IRTK 5. The only one initialization, then just pick and go for IRTK 5. Because I just do a brief introduction here of the tiered survey model, and our colleague engineer George, will do a detailed introduction in his webinar, I mean in the next webinar. So here I would like to show our new generation, I mean the last generation IRTK 5, the most advanced generation and the version IRTK 5. High precision built-in IMU. So one of the most benefit features for IRTK 5 user is that their work can always done 20% faster than the usual one. So saving leveling physical bubble time, and compared with before, no calibration and no effect by the environment. Okay, let's check the video. Yeah, you see the guys who use the Article 5 on the left side is much faster. It's much faster than the right side, guys. So here, he will go home quickly and early to watch TV, play basketball, whatever. Okay, so this is all we have today, and then we come to the last part, question and answer. So hello, Amar Mehta.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. Now my questions, few questions are there. First question is, what is your opinion regarding a software which you are using on controller, on-field controller, which is better, Windows or Android?
Okay, so let me repeat your question. You want to know my opinion that which is better for, which is better operation system for controller, right?
Yeah.
I think of course is you know I think of course is Linux. Android. Okay, operation system, because you know we have how many. It depends on how many develop on this operation system. You see in all over the world, because your phone, I think most of people in the world are using Android phone and iPhone, right? But iPhone is not an industry product. It's more like some high level custom products. So more and more developers will input their resource in Android operation system. Okay, that's why we did this before, and we'll continue. Okay.
Okay. Second question is, can we get the repeatability in Z value in Android?
Sorry, excuse me, can you pardon?
Yeah, I repeat my question. When we are on field, along with the say Android controller, Android software, we are using on field. Okay. So now today I will take some survey points along with the Z value. That is for your level MSL. Are you getting my point? So now after few days again I am going on the same site. What will be the accuracy I'm getting on the for Z value in Android software? Can I get the same value what I did 2 days before? So what about the repeatability percentage in Android as far as Z value is concerned?
Oh, okay. I think I get your points, but it's a little bit complicated to explain it here. It's better. We will contact later, and we will offer you an email address, and we will let our technical support to help you. Okay? Because if I speak a lot of here, maybe you cannot get my all points, and we will
it's okay. That I agree with you. Just I need to check whether that repeatability we are getting in Android for Z value or not. You will check up afterward also, and you can get back to me. No issue.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Thank you for your question. Next, anyone else who want to ask questions? Okay, Ellie. Okay.
Hello, Lance. How are
Ellie.
you?
I'm fine, old friend.
It has been long. I hope you are staying safe. Anyway,
yes, same to
for
you.
cutting it short, you said about the grid file. We can download it from Trimble.
Yes.
But where we put it in the controller, so we can pick it in the grid menu.
Yes.
Is there any special folders that we should put the file inside?
Just put it in the GeoPads. You know, GeoPads GeoPads for document photo. You know, just that photo in iHand setting.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
even in
Okay.
your.
Okay. Got it. Next question. You said something about the word merging sites, the background that we can use for WMS.
Yes, exactly.
Can you provide us with the global links for WMS? What are the global links and how to do our own WMS server? Is it will be,
Yeah,
because
so
people they cannot know the
link, right? Yes,
yeah, the
we
link.
can
If you can
like
share the links with us.
because you see in my work video, but also excuse me, because the video we record is too fast in order to because to show it on the presentation.
Yeah, we can share the link. If we can share the links,
we can
it will be
share. The link we used is from ArcGIS A3.
okay.
It's open source.
And how
Open
can we
source.
make
We
you
can,
said something?
you
I
have
got
contact of our technical support team, right? We can
it.
send
Okay.
to you. Okay.
Yeah. Another thing you said about creating our own WMS. Also, if we can share, if we can share this, if we can
you mean
share
high
this,
target? You mean high target WMS or the WMS, the online map from custom themselves?
Okay. Anyways, I appreciate this action of doing the webinars because we have already sent some questions to the technical team. I hope they will be answered during the coming webinars. And
Yes,
I appreciate your efforts. And as you know, High Target is dear to me, so it would be very good to continue this action even outside of COVID circumstances.
of course.
And still we have something about the upgrade to 2.03 or 2.04.
Yes.
Now I know that the APK file of 204 would be available on Google
Yes,
Play.
in the next month we will
But
upload it on Google Play Store.
Still we have people that they are still on 1.4.2 or 1.4.6. So is it possible that they upgrade directly from
High Target website, right? Or from your site, right? We will offer you official version, because even this wait a moment, even this link.
I'm viewing it.
Even this link below is a test version. You know, it's just for you guys because you are our dealers.
I've been able to download it and diffuse it to my clients. That's okay.
Yes.
But I'm thinking, my question is, they are having some problems with the size. You know, some controllers, even they are empty. When they download this and install it, the controller tells them that there's no enough space. Even they have 4 or 5 gigabytes empty on the controller, but they cannot. Whenever they open one project,
now because by the development of device hardware and software, the hardware should be updated to have more space.
The hardware
and software, you know, even this version is 16.6 megabyte, this kind of size.
I know that, and there's enough space on the controller, but it keeps telling them they should empty some space.
Okay. I think it's good. Good remind. Okay. Okay, because our hoster is pushing me that we don't have enough time. We can talk later.
Okay, no problem. I don't want to take any much time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Stephen Wang.
Yes, I'd like to ask the new calibration that you showed.
Yes.
Will there be a report to state also when the calibration was done, which points was used when you do the calibration?
Yes, it will show. It will show. But what I presented is to offer the deviation. I mean, input deviation, but it also offer you a measure to input the points for calculation between the wrong point to the right point. Okay.
And then it will give you a report that you've done correction.
Yes, yes. In project report, it will show which best point you used. I mean, from project reports in the project info interface. Okay, you can output every date, every correction. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I think this is a last question. So I need to hand my mic to our hoster.
Okay, all for today. We really appreciate your attendance and looking forward to meeting with you in our next webinar. Goodbye from High Target. Have a good day or have a good night.